Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Um, I'm back up on here real quick, doing a video real quick for y'all. It was brought to me by somebody off of my downlink page, and it was kind of important because it was speaking on les on basically churches. Basically, the question was what I think about lesbians being banned from churches and what. Oh yeah, okay. What I think about churches banning gay people, or lesbians, bis, transgender, gays, queers, and what happened to come as you are in the house of the Lord. Man, I didn't think I was gonna get this type of topic because it was bringing. I was gonna do this when I was gonna talk about B. Scott got a hater on one of my videos. When B. Scott disappeared, I made a video talking about. I make a video. Oh, it was talking about um, where's B Scott? I miss B Scott. Bring B Scott back. Y'all seen the video? I was like, ooh, yeah, okay. Somebody made a little comment that was talking about B Scott in a religious way. Well, B Scott is sinning and that he's doing devil's work and that he is not a Christian and that God is gonna send him to hell and that what else did they say? Oh, they said so much shit about B Scott. Oh yeah, we was trying to ban B Scott because he stood up here and he tuck his stuff and think and act like a woman. That is sinning and da 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 da. And she was snapping. I mean, she tried to cuss out one of my people, Keita Love or like that. I forgot. She's one of my people. It's one of my good friends. She always comments my videos. Got mad love for you, Keita. But yeah, she was saying something. She was like sending, well, whatever, blah blah blah, talking on a positive level. Well, the person kept coming back on that same video and made a respond back to Keita in a negative way, where he's a sinner and he's going to hell and he's on fry and da 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 because he's up here perpetrating something he's not and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the hater shit they always say. And it's always the ones that talk about they so holy. Be the ones that be judging and cursing and sinning and talking and then want to throw up the Bible. How you gonna throw up a Bible? That's like for real. I see that in church all the time. Then go to their house, right? They talk about let it be somebody at the bar at the beauty salon. Well, yeah, I heard about her. I know that's just so wrong that I know she shouldn't have cheated on him. She's just walking around here looking like a hoe and acting all hoish and nasty and just, ugh. I know the devil is gonna get her. It's just the devil. She is just devilish and just hoish. Then be up in here talking about Lord and have the Bible in hand. Lord, Lord, I love the Lord. I'm gonna preach to you today. The Lord is beautiful. You want to let me come? I'll be like, what? Are you for real? You just got through just judging somebody on based off what you heard and what you don't know nothing about, but what you heard, and then you want to talk about the Bible. I don't understand that. How you can talk about Lord is good and Lord is all that and He's the power, and then you want to go talk about somebody else. You can't be talking about you doing God's work and then you just sin and all get over. But you want to talk about somebody else's sin, but you don't want to talk about your own sins. That's the part about being all these pastors that kill me. All these preachers and all these sister Marys and sister of this church and her and her people and stuff like that. They always want to talk about somebody else, but don't never want to talk about themselves or they sins. You know what I'm saying? Like they holy. Oh, I'm holy. I got the power. Lord loves me. But you was sinning a minute ago. I don't understand that. That's I hate to bring this up because this is the thing. What else? What happened to that? Like churches are like that these days now. In Atlanta, there's two big gay churches, and it's a come as you are. It's the LGBTQ community church. You don't have to be straight. You can be straight and still go to the house of the Lord. It says, "Come as you are." The doors are open. You know what I'm saying? So God's door is open. It don't matter who you are or what your sexual preferences is. You do you. And at the end of the day, God touches you in the way He touches you, and He will pinch you if you have sinned. So there is no need for these people to keep talking about God is gonna get you, or you're gonna go to hell. He's gonna send you to hell because you're doing this. Okay, now if God has blessed a gay person, then obviously He knew their lifestyle before they came up forth on the world. So there is no need for you to keep saying what you're saying because He already knew what they were gonna be before they even came out of it. So all this hoo-ha, hee-ha religious bullshit, stop throwing it at people. You're sinning right there because you're judging. You know, I don't understand it. For gay people, I know I've loved church. I'm a Christian, and regardless of what people think, I am. But I don't understand that whole that I didn't know that God had like a code or a bodyguard for the church. I thought that you can just come as you are, no matter what you are. But apparently it's not because one of the people who hit me up, she is gay. She's a lesbian. She has a lover, and then her FTM friend was going to go to this church. So the pastor was like, well, how are you, what's the people at the church, they greet the people coming in the door. So they were greeting them. And it was like, asking their name, have they been to this church before? Is this their first time? And they was like, yeah. And then the people at the church was like, well, okay, and asking who the other people were, and the girl was like, this is my wife, my girlfriend, and the face, she said the face was like, they were like in shock. And then she said, well, this is my other friend, this is blah, blah, blah. And apparently that one of the people who was coming out of the church, people just come in and out of the church, know the guy as he was a girl back in school before he transitioned and was just broadcast all his business out. Well, I know her, pastor or person at the church, we in school together, and she don't identify as that. He identifies himself as a guy. He don't use female pronouns or nothing like that. But apparently, they could not go to that church. And I'm thinking, what? What do you mean they can't go to your church? That's my thought if I was there. And so when I was reading this, and she was like, yeah, what do you think on that? And my thing is this. I'm going to get deep for the last couple minutes of this video. My thing is, don't be a priest, a pastor, a mother, a sister of a church if you're not going to welcome people as equality, equal. You know what I'm saying? Because the same thing you did when you was, sin is a sin. This is how I'm going to put this. A sin is a sin. No matter when or where or how it happened, a sin is a sin. So if you think them doing what they're doing is a sin, then you sitting up here judging is a sin. So you just say they can't come in the house of the Lord because the way their preferences is or their sexual orientation is a sin because you're judging them off of that. And my thing is, if you're judging in the judgment is a sin. So how can you sit up here and talk about, well, I'm about God and I love the Lord and He loves me and da 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 da, and then I know they're gonna go to hell because they sinning and that's not right and da da da. But you sitting up here and talking mad stuff about them is not a sin. You can't be religious and say that you are holy and you don't sin because that is a crock. Everybody sins. So them not allowed to go in that church is ridiculous to me. I think that you should be able to go in any freaking church you want to. And if all the straight people in there think that they ain't sin, that's a crock. Because look how much stuff is going on around the world. Guys are cheating on their wives, kids are getting beaten, priests are molesting kids, priests are cheating on their wives. It's a whole lot. So it don't matter if you talking about they're sinning, then how many other straight people in there are sinning, but they can go to that church? That don't make any sense, right? So y'all tell me what you think about it. I think that you are allowed to go into a church. Be equal, alright? So y'all throw y'all pins down there, 5-star rated, let me know. Alright, this is your man Kamari. I'm about to be out of here. Peace.